Hello, welcome to Technability. We're going to be doing a tablet review today, or not necessarily a review, but an overview of the Asus MeMO Pad 10-inch. This is a fairly new Asus tablet. It's got a 10-inch form factor with an IPS display. I believe the resolution is 1200, or somewhere around the range of 1200 by 800, but it does sport about 149 pixels per inch. Again, somewhere around that range. Actually, let me confirm that for you guys here. Yep, it's 1280 by 800 resolution, IPS display, LCD. You can see the form factor. Obviously, we have auto rotation on. It's all black, or actually, it's more or less a dark blue or slate. You can see the form factor from the back here. That's where you get the speakers as well on the side. Speakers. Camera on the back, and of course, camera on the front. So you got a front-facing and a rear camera. And the reason why I wanted to go ahead and do a video on this specific tablet is because I really enjoy the form factor, and I've always been a fan of the Asus Android tablets, and this one's really cool because it's running a quad-core Tegra 3 1.2 GHz processor, which is a really good processor for gaming. And obviously with these Asus tablets with the Tegra 3 or Tegra 2 processor, you get Tegra Zone Gaming, which if you played the Tegra Zone games, you'll know that they're really graphically intensive and run quite well on these specific tablets. So let's see. You got stock Android here. I believe it's stock Android 4.2.1. Let's go ahead and double check on that. Yep, 4.2.1. You can see right there, Jelly Bean. Stock. Completely stock with a little bit of added flavor by Asus, such as the wallpapers and a few other tidbits and apps. And they do that because clearly, it's tablet based, so it's tablet optimized, and that's not a bad thing. Asus does really well with their tablets in terms of optimizations with stock Android, not changing it up too much. And the reason they do that is because they're such a popular brand for Android tablets that really they can do that, and they do quite a good job at it. So, of course, you have stock Android running on it, and it's a 10-inch tablet. In my opinion, it's a really nice-looking 10-inch tablet. There's a lot of peripherals for this, such as wireless Bluetooth keyboards and the such, and all the other great things that are added to these Android tablets. Of course, the overall peripheral isn't as big as what you get with the iPad, for example, but there's quite a few accessories available for these Android tablets, specifically these Asus tablets, which in my personal opinion are some of the best, if not the best, Android tablet that you can get in the market. So this is comparable to the Samsung 10.1 and whatnot, almost, not necessarily the Note 8, but if you're in the market for a tablet, I would really look at this MeMO Pad right here, the 10-inch. It's fairly affordable, and it has a flurry of features. You can see launcher, switch to new Jelly Bean 4.2 launcher. There's some other features in the settings and whatnot that you get here, and it's really fast. It's definitely very fast. Got auto rotation. All right, so you can rotate it to landscape or portrait. Going to rotate back, and let's just look at the camera here right quick. Camera's really cool. They added a lot of features to the camera here. Definitely not stock Android-esque. So you got this camera, and of course you got the front-facing camera. Just a push of a button gets you the front-facing camera. Oh, my messy hair. Apologies for that. And so that's the camera. Of course you got the multitasking pane that's same as stock Android. Of course tablet optimized. You got the browser, and you have Google Chrome, which is really cool. So you get the best of both worlds there. And other than that, I mean, just the overall speed. You can see the overall speed of this device entering and exiting apps is quite responsive. If I go to Netflix, for example, I want to get out of Netflix, go back to Movie Studios, get out of Movie Studios, go to the Play Store. I'm not online right now, so I'm not going to be able to connect. Audio Wizard. Okay. So it's a very fast browser, definitely very fast browser. Go to the gallery here. Of course, if you long press on the home screen, you get the various wallpapers. So Asus's wallpapers, and of course you have the live wallpapers as well. Let's go ahead and look at that again, actually. Okay, so the live wallpapers, and if you go to the app drawer, you get the widgets. Of course, mainly the stock Android widgets and whatever else you're going to get via the apps that you download. So some really cool features here with this tablet, guys, the Asus MeMO Pad 10. It's available now for purchase. Again, it's a Tegra 3 1.2 gigahertz quad-core processor with a 1280 by 800 resolution display. It's got pretty good pixel density. It's got really good viewing angles. It's fairly thin. It's got a really good, really nice, sleek form factor. So if you're in the market for a 10-inch tablet, guys, take a look at this bad boy right here. It's sort of an underdog because Samsung has been releasing a lot of tablets these days. But again, if you're in the market and you're looking for something that's not an iPad, or you want to veer away from too much Samsung in your life, go ahead and take a look at this Asus. Alright, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you have a good Sunday.